The things you have prepared, whose will they be? The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke.
Glory to you, O Lord.
At that time, one of the multitude said to Jesus, "Teacher, bid my brother divide the inheritance with me." But he said to him, "Man, who made me a judge or divider over you?" And he said to them, "Take heed and beware of all covetousness, for a man's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions." And he told them a parable, saying, "The land of a rich man brought forth plentifully, and he thought to himself, 'What shall I do? For I have nowhere to store my crops.' And he said, 'I will do this. I pour down my barns and build larger ones, and there I will store my grain and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, you have ample goods laid up for many years. Take your ease, eat, drink, be merry.' But God said to him, 'Fool, this night your soul is required for you, and the things you have prepared, whose will they be? So is he who lays up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God.'" The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
The true treasure is in God. Right richness is in God and is toward God. The first reading reminds us that all is vanity if God is not the pillar, the center, or the principle of what we do. The second reading reminds us to seek the things that are above, where Christ is, not on things that are on earth. We have to put to death what is in us, but which is bad, such as immorality, impurity, passion, evil desire, idolatry, and so on. Because the true treasure is in God. The right richness is in God. Living in truth. Do not lie to one another, said St. Paul to Colossians. Do not forget that you are brothers. And then, no Greek, no Jew, Christ is all and in all. St. Luke in the Gospel reminds us that the true richness, the man's life, said Jesus, does not consist in the abundance of his possessions, but in believing in God where Christ is. All those readings invite us to seek for the true and right richness, which is God, to be rich in God. How shall we be rich in God? Is it possible to be rich in God? Yes, it's possible. But first you have to pay attention to some obstacles, to some barriers, to some evil desires. You have to pay attention to and excessive attachments to worldly desires and pleasures. We have to pay attention to an excessive desire of power, glory, influence, richness, properties, money, and so on. We have to seek first for the kingdom of God, because at the end, nothing that, whatever we need, whatever we gain on this world will be brought with us to the life that is to come. We can't forget that what can be destroyed, what can be destroyed by war, math, decay, fire, man's power, are not true treasures. Are not true treasures. The true treasure is to have God and to be rich in Him. And how shall we be rich in God? Is it possible to be rich in God? Yes, it is possible. Even if nowadays we are searching for money without God, probably. But it is possible to be rich in God if we follow some advices or some points. First, to be rich in God requires to search God as our first treasure. Whatever we do, God has to be our first treasure to struggle for. Second point, if you want to be rich in God, you have to be free from the love of money. Yes, it is not prohibited to search for money, to work, but to be free from the love of money. It is not good for a Christian person to be slave of money. The money is for our life, yes, but you have to be free from money. Third point or element, if you want to be rich in God, you have to trust in God for every need, because you are really loved by Him. It's not good for us to be preoccupied, to be worried about or by what we will eat. How are we going to live? Because you have a lovely Father. And then you have to trust in Him, because He is our richness, He is our true treasure. If we are loved, then you have to be happy and to struggle for the kingdom of the Lord, our true richness. Fourth element, if you want to be rich in God, you have to turn our prosperities into blessings for others. What we have are not only for us. What I have is not only for my own. The blessings I received from the Lord have to be and to turn into the blessings of my brothers and sisters. Selfishness is not allowed for us. Our blessings have to be turned into the blessings of our brothers and sisters. That's the true richness. The right richness is that my blessing is your blessing. My blessings are your blessings. Other element or point if you want to be rich in God, you have to love. Because the love is the first, the principle, and the main way to gain the true richness, which is God, really. Being rich in God requires to love and to be in faith. If you want to be rich in God and toward God, we shall not forget the church and the work of the church nowadays. And whatever you do, whatever we do, do not forget to support our church, our mother church, because Jesus himself is not only the head but the chief of the church, our mother church. Shall our richness serves us blessing to our church also. If you want to be rich in God, you have to struggle for the well-being of all poor, all neighbors who are poor. To be rich in God requires to dwell in prayer, because without that, without prayer, without God's gospel, our richness is vanity. Brethren, life is not having things. No. No. The true life is not having many possessions. No. The true life is being with God, knowing Him, serving Him. Lord Jesus, I would like to ask you to be with us nowadays, to forgive us for all evil desires, worldly attachments, to make us free from the love of money. Give us your Holy Spirit to guide us and to make us holy. Amen.